everybody? Just wanted to do a quick video for an update for those who care and watch this page, this channel. So I did sell my JB4, and I did just complete the tuning process with Racebox. The JB4 was great for over a year for me. Served me very well, got me great numbers. I ran a 12.64 and a 4.46 in the middle of the summer, so I mean, made my car significantly faster, probably a good second faster. I just allowed some friends of mine to get in my ear a little bit about the benefits of tune, and then I drove a tuned Red Sport, rear-wheel drive Red Sport, and used the launch control, and from that moment I just kind of fell in love with how the car felt, and power, and the delivery and everything. So sold my JB4 and went tuned with Racebox. The Racebox experience was great. Worked directly with Hussein. Did some remote tuning. Basically just had the data log each night and send the information back to him so he could just continue to update the tune. And as some of you may have seen from my last video, my new PR in terrible DA, I had a 3662 DA, and on an E30 octane booster blended fuel, I won 1210. So I'm hoping with that same blend of fuel in the fall, when I get some, much lower DAs, like in the hundreds or even negative DA, I've hit negative DA a few times, I'm hoping to hit a solid 11 consistently on that same fuel. Now, same rule goes for me that I was telling people on JB4. If you plan to do E30, I would at minimum do the low pressure fuel pump and look into a flex fuel kit. I don't plan on running it often. I really just plan to do it at the track and then just to basically set that PR, see how the car can run. Other than that, I'll be on 93. This is a daily driver for me. I'm not out here building a race car at all. But to hit an 11 second with just down pipes, a wide pipe, intakes, and a heat exchanger on a rear-wheel drive, and a tire. I got 275 40 19 Indy 500s in the back. If I can hit an 11 second on that, I plan to add the subframe collars for some traction and some stability. But if I can make an 11 second car out of that and pay under $400 a month on my lease, I'll be very happy with that outcome. So another thing I wanted to talk about was some of the information from my last video. I kind of made it a little bit hastily, pretty much right after seeing some of the stuff in Facebook that caused me to make the video in the first place. So the information in my video about the map, number one, that's for non-Red Sport. I did update the description. It's for non-Red Sport. Red Sport, you can't obviously set that map. You can only go up to probably like plus 4.5, plus 5 boost from the Red Sport stock OEM PSI levels. You can't go plus 7.5. You'll just, I don't even think that unless you remove the boost safety, it won't even go that high anyway. So yeah, number one, that's for non-Red Sport. Number two, you need to probably have at least some down pipes or a cat back to run that map. If you're primarily stock with like just a heat exchanger or just intakes, you probably want to taper it off the same way, but only go to like plus 5.5 max on a primarily stock vehicle. You're just damaging and hurting your turbos if you're not able to spool a little bit quicker with some supporting mods, such as downpipe's probably the biggest one, but an exhaust will also help too. The restrictive cats and the restrictive piping in our car to demand that much boost is it's dangerous. So that'd be the biggest two things that I wanted to say. And then the third thing was the information on the right of the screenshot where it had the numbers in the duty bias field. That was for if you have the EWG wires. If you don't have EWG, you can put whatever you want in that field and nothing's going to happen because you're not impacting anything. Once you get the EWG connectors, you do need to input some information in those fields. It does. I've seen that field differ a lot based on the car. That one takes a lot of logging and updating on Infiniti Tech to get some feedback on to get it dialed in specifically for your car. So that's a good place to start, but it might be a little bit different for you. You might have to raise or lower it based on how your car adapts to your environments. So those are kind of some things I wanted to share. Definitely thank you for the people that have commented on the video and just gave me some compliments. I appreciate that. I'm glad I was able to help some folks out. I'm glad some people set me straight with some of my general information that I left on there, and I wanted to kind of set it straight on this video too. So I appreciate the people that kept my mind right and kept my head level and got me right. And that's about it. I'll keep this video short and sweet. I'm tuned, so expect to see some information, some videos on me now regarding how this tune goes. Your car runs extremely strong. I'm very pleased with the result, and JB4 again was great for what it was worth. Definitely still would recommend that, and I can definitely still help people out on JB4. I still, retain that information. Obviously, I don't have it on hand, but the things that were in place when it was out, when I had it, I still remember all that information. So I'll still definitely help anybody out if they have information or questions or anything that they need with JB4. And then obviously, if you have questions on tuning, I'm gonna dive into this platform regarding tunes. But there's tons of great other YouTubers that know about tunes. But I can specifically talk to you about my experience with Racebox and start sharing you some of my experience with time related and head-to-head races with some people to give you a better example, some better information on how Racebox is doing on this car. So let me know if you want to see anything else specifically, if you want me to outline and talk about anything, or if you just want some different types of videos. I'm kind of just open for whatever people want to see. Other than that, I'll just kind of keep posting the same stuff over and over and wait for the comments. So appreciate you locked in. Again, I'll keep it short, and I'll just talk to everybody on the next video. All right, take care.